The journey of life of an animal starts from birth. His destination is determined. Here in this holy video there is a detailed description on the path of human life's journey. The destination of human, woman, man, is attainment of salvation. There are pits and thorns in his path of sinful and virtuous deeds. You will be surprised that sinful deeds are hindrances, virtues are pleasant. It is not fair to call them potholes. Brief description of this. Pit and thorns in the form of sin. Human life is attained to attain salvation by doing spiritual practice according to the scriptures of God. The pain of sinful deeds hinders devotion. For example, due to sinful karma, there may be disease in the body. Animal wealth and crop loss. Increases credit. The indebted person is worried day and night. He cannot do devotion. After taking initiation from the Complete Satguru, the Supreme Lord ends the above-mentioned sufferings of that devotee. Then the devotee starts doing his devotion with more devotion. Faith in God grows, gets stronger. But the devotee should be devoted to God. Just like a chaste woman does not want any other man other than her husband for sexual satisfaction even in dreams, no matter how beautiful one is. Her husband makes every effort to provide all facilities to his wife. Special love. Similarly, after taking initiation, the soul would have a union with God. Guruji gets the soul married to God. If that human-bodied soul remains devoted to her husband Parameshwara as a chastity, i.e. does not want fulfillment of desires from any other deity other than Purna Paramatma, then her husband Parmeshwar would have removed the thorns of all sinful deeds obstructing her life path. The way of life of that soul becomes easy and hassle-free. He gets the destination easily. What does God do for that soul? Sant Garibdas Ji has told him the knowledge received from God Kabir Ji as follows: poor, virtuous on the ground, as far as the earth is there. Samarth gives a broom, neither should he get a thorn. Kabir Parmeshwar Ji has said that, Kabir, let me tell you the characteristics of a seeker, as a pure woman. Say Kabir to the Supreme Soul, I love the soul. You clean the path of devotion to devotion, kartar. On giving up worship, so cross the piety. By doing bhakti, sins are destroyed which become obstacles in the path of devotion. Kabir, whenever you hold your heart in the name of truth, fear destroys your sins. Like the spark of fire, the old grass lying. Therefore, after taking initiation from a complete guru, every man, woman, child, after 3 years, old and young, must do bhakti. Virtue is also a hindrance in the path of devotion. Due to the merits of previous births, there is wealth in the house. All facilities are there. Somebody attains a royal position, which is a hindrance in devotion. That happiness makes him far away, several kilometers, from God. Such happiness is also an obstacle in the way of living. God takes away the destination of attainment. Kabir, let the stones fall on the forehead of happiness, let the name go from the heart. Of sacrifices or sorrows, who recite the name moment by moment. Try trying to narrate the story of God to a rich and ruling person. He will not be interested at all. On the other hand, narrate the discussion of God to the person who is suffering from sinful deeds. Tell him that God removes all troubles. You do devotion to God. Look, a certain person of his village became happy after taking initiation from that saint. He was also in trouble like you. So that unhappy person engages in devotion. For him that sorrow became a boon. How to explain to someone who is happy, he has enough cream of virtues. That rich person, after eating and spending his merits, emptying himself and filling the freight train of sins, after death, hanging his face in the court of God, will go in fear. A dog and a donkey will be born to a pig. On the contrary, by doing devotion to the Supreme Soul, a poor person by doing charity and religion will become happy in the present life as well. By escaping from sinful deeds, filling the goods train of virtues, becoming rich in devotional wealth, he will go fearlessly in the court of God. God will touch the chest. He will give salvation to that devotee and make him always happy. If even a happy person, who has attained the status of a wealthy kingdom, engages in devotion, then his work is ready-made, there is no hindrance in salvation. Question. A gentleman said that I do not take any intoxicant, I am away from all evils. I consider other sisters and daughters as my own. No one commits sin. I don't need devotion. I have seen such men and women going to satsang who used to do every evil and were infamous. Answer. Like 2 acres of land. 1 acre has been kept clean, that is, its bushes, grass has been cut by plow or tractor, it has been kept clean and seeds have not been sown. If all the weeds, bushes and grass are standing in the 2nd acre of land, then both are useless. If someone cleaned the 2nd acre and sowed wheat. If nothing is sown in the lamp and the first cleaned, then the second one is many times more useful, good, than the first one, which was left after grooming, the seed was not sown. Therefore, if you are free from vice and evil, then you will have to sow the seeds of devotion, then only the land in the form of your body will be benefited. Those who used to do evil, they got knowledge and renouncing evil and doing bhakti, then they changed their way of living, made them clean. The floor is near. You will read further that a prostitute listened to the satsang of God Kabir and changed her path and started going to the satsang after taking Nam Diksha. The people of the city did not like it. With folded faces, they started making things that infamous women go to Kabir satsang. They are not good saints. All such people go to his satsang like Lugai. Don't let your sisters and daughters go there. Hearing this idea, some devotees also started speaking the language of the villagers to Guru Ji. Then God Kabir Ji told that, if there is any misery, do saintly. Ji ho give the prostitute the Lord's faith, feet. Meaning, if a devotee has leprosy and has started doing devotion, then the devotee community should not hate him. Pray to him like you do to other devotees. He should be respected. He should be encouraged. By doing devotion his life will be successful, disease will also be cured. Similarly, a prostitute daughter-sister has become an inspiration to do devotion, to come to satsang, then she has faith in God. If she listens to the thoughts of satsang, then the evil will also go away. He will be well, evil will come out of the society. If she doesn't come to the satsang, how will she realize her sinful deeds? How will it be clean if dirty clothes will not come in contact with water and soap? Therefore, even such a disgraced woman does devotion, so call her with special respect so that she does not hesitate to attend satsang. If you stop it, you will become a partaker of sin. Examination of disciples by Kabir Ji. This is also the evidence in Adhyay 9 Slok 30 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It is written that there is also a very mischievous person. If he has started doing devotion to God with faith, then he should be considered equal to Mahatma. He will improve after listening to the thoughts of the saints and get his welfare done. That is why the human body must do devotion to God and do good deeds, charity dharma by coming to Guruji's refuge. Pujya Kabir Parmeshwar Ji has said that, Kabir, human birth is rare, not found again and again. The leaves fell from the tide, Bahor knowledge dar.